welcome to another Would I Lie to You, the show where we sort the fact from the fiction. Let's meet tonight's panellists. On Jesse Mulligan's team tonight, he sits in this chair on 7 days, which may explain why the suspension's buggered. It's Jeremy Corbett. And he's so lazy, he recently quit a 3-hour-a-day radio job because of exhaustion. Paul Ego. And on John Bridges' team tonight, sometimes great things come in small packages. In this case, that would be a lie. It's Di. And John's next and last guest is the biggest breakthrough from Taranaki since someone figured out you can water milk down, sell it to Aucklanders and double your money. Ben Hurley. All right, to our first round, Home Truths, where our panellists each read out a statement from the card in front of them. Now, to make things harder, some of them can't read. And, of course, none of them have ever seen the card before. So they have absolutely no idea what they're going to be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the truth from the lies. And let's start with you, Di Henwood.
I'm a fully qualified Zumba instructor and I like to make unannounced appearances at my local gym and teach a class.
What is Zumba in a nutshell?
Zumba in a nutshell is dance exercise, because a lot of people are going to the gym and they're having a boring time. They're hitting the treadmill, they're hitting the stepper, they're hitting the elliptical. That's not going to do everything. I'm talking core, because here is where you impress. If you're a man or a woman, here is where you impress the other sex. What are the other options?
Could I also point out, Jesse, that Zumba in a nutshell is also quite claustrophobic?
It is.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, if Di were the instructor, you could actually hold the class in a nutshell.
If you were in a nutshell slightly, you could do it.
What it is you get some beats on, right? And then you dance. Mm-hmm. See what here, you're working from there to there.
Actually, just quickly, because you're so small we can't see you.
Look, here we go, Jesse. So, like, I'll be running a class,
and maybe
so jog
just
out
Di,
like this.
Maybe
shake it out,
Jesse
guys.
could actually come out here as well.
Go, get out here, Jesse. Let me work here.
Whoa, okay.
Okay, mate. End of the dojo. We usually high tenor. Boom! Come in. Right, so we shake it out. Get your hands up, like, get them up like that. Then we'll be like, turn up the mat. See what you're doing there, I'll get in here, mate. Don't worry. I'll get in here. Turn up the mat. You see, you want to be working the core, because this is where you're really going to impress the ladies, the V.
Well, I tell you what, even after a few seconds, you look better.
Thanks, amazing,
Yeah. Check out your V, dude. You say you turn up unannounced. Do you just burst in, or do you actually call ahead and say, hey, I might pay a visit? Because you can't just go in and take over someone's Zumba class.
Do you guys read Men's Health?
No.
Well, then you're not qualified to talk to me.
What country does Zumba come from?
Zumba, oh God, you're going to make this boring, eh?
Don't make it boring, Jeremy.
It was started by Robert Mugabe in Zimbabwe.
It's too easy.
Yeah.
Robert Mugabe.
No, Robert Mugabe in Zimbabwe is how it started. This is how he ran a lot of the white farmers off their land. He would just come up and give it the return of the man.
What does your team think, Jesse?
Paul Ego, what do you reckon? True or lie? Well, I'm not sure if you can use the word bullshit on this show, but that's a lie. That's definitely a lie. Corbin?
Well, the problem with Di is that he probably thinks he is turning up and taking a Zumba class. But it's just his odd way of dancing, and they've just kind of left him in a special corner. But I think it's a lie.
Yeah, we think he may have been a mentally challenged participant in a Zumba class, but we don't think he's running it, Paul.
Yes, you heard them.
Well, unfortunately, guys, Jeremy was right. That is a lie. I think it's the truth.
Zimbabwe.
Yes, it's a lie. Di Henwood is not a certified Zumba instructor. He is, however, certifiable. All right, Paul, your turn.
Thank Paul, you. One of Auckland's leading plastic surgeons thinks my lips are so perfect, he has photos of them to show to clients.
Are those perfect lips?
How did you meet this? Did he just approach you in a bar and said, "Excuse me, sir, your lips are perfect"?
No, it was actually quite weird. I've actually had quite a bit of dental work done in the last couple of years, and my dentist plays golf, as all medical professionals do, with this guy who's a plastic surgeon. And he said, and for a man, I think he'd find you've got really nice lips. Do you mind if I give him your number? And I kind of went,
Can I ask, did you wake up from your surgery and like your underpants were on backwards or anything like that?
No, they were on the right way, but they weren't mine. But they were,
I reckon
forwards.
we just take the facts that are in front of us. See, I'm usually blinded by the stubbly pumpkin upstairs. This is the first time I've looked at his lips. He's
Yeah.
got really good lips.
What makes
Thank you.
good lips, though? Is it this? Is it that they're symmetrical? Is it moisture? What is it?
No, they're not cement. I think, I don't know, he used the word no nonsense.
No nonsense.
For a man, you want no
nonsense
nonsense. He compared me to John Kerwin. You know,
What
similar.
way?
Well,
You've got
just
depressed lips.
no. Yeah, one of them hangs really low. What he said to me was, you almost want.
No nonsense.
This is going to be a great intro.
He said, you almost want lips where people don't notice that you've got lips. That's the sort of lips that a man wants. So not too big, not too small. One of the best things about my lips is that I also have this other condition where they're incredibly dry. Like I have quite a dry mouth. So I can actually, if I'm embarrassed about my lips, I can
Careful
tuck them
with the
away.
Yeah.
See, and then suddenly, is that full of ego? They go, no. The lips aren't there. That can't be him.
This is what you'd look like if someone really wealthy brought your actual lips. I want lips not like those ones, I want those exact lips.
You're saying, perhaps you could point out in the room those of us that might have nonsense lips.
Nonsense lips. Ben Hurley is a nonsense lipper.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
Is that because I'm a little bit Maori and that's racist, isn't it?
No. But I think, Ben, if you were honest with yourself, I think one of the reasons that you have a moustache and beard is that you're ashamed of your big, girly lips.
As I look at your lips now, and I've never looked at lips as much.
Yeah, well, see,
as,
I do
But
now
as I look
because
at your
of- yeah.
lips now, they are slightly Neanderthalic. I'm now looking at Di's lips, and he has lady lips.
It's really... Look, and see,
But lady lips is something altogether different.
I mean, he has lady lips on his... I think, John, many questions have been asked. It's time to work out, is it the truth or a lie?
This is too beautiful. What do you think?
I'm on Ben's team here. I think this is true.
Yeah, go true.
We love his lips. We think it's true.
It is unbelievable, Paul, but unanimously they say you're telling the truth.
Well, I am really flattered, guys, but that is a... I can leave happy now. You guys think I could be a lip model? That's so awesome.
That's great.
Yes.
Actually, I am a scrote model.
You've misunderstood this program, Paul.
Yes, it's a lie. But if you're looking for physical perfection in the form of somebody called Paul, at the end of that round, Jesse's team are ahead.
Yes.
It's 4 points to 2. Join us after the break when we'll be playing This Is Mine. Welcome back to Would I Lie to You? Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. Now, this week, each of Jesse's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection. It's up to John's team to spot who's telling the truth. Please welcome this week's special guest, Owen. Welcome, Owen. Thank you. Good to have you here. All right, Jesse, who is Owen to you?
This is Owen. He's a photographer. He helped put my portfolio together when I tried to become a male model.
Paul.
This is Owen. We used to go tobogganing together, and then we had an argument over a bit of a tobogganing fallout.
Jeremy.
This is Owen, and he used to be a mascot for a More FM sponsored netball competition, and I ran over him in the More FM van.
All right. Well, it couldn't be simpler, John's team. Where would you like to start?
Well, let's start with Jesse. He went first. Jesse, when did you try and become a male model?
It was about 10 years ago when I was sort of in my mid-20s, sort of peak age for a male model. They like you to look a bit more mature.
Can you show us some of the poses that you did when you were trying to be a male model?
He's doing one now!
No,
There was one with the back of a chair, because we didn't have many props, but there was one where I was sort of like this, and I was like...
Anyone? Ladies,
That's
doing it
good.
for you yet? Okay, let's try another one. Any more?
You look like a
there was
young
one where I was
casual
sort
on
of... they wanted me to show into V, and so I had a shirt on, and I was like...
Oh, yeah.
See, if I did that now, you'd see a V, a W, an X, a Y.
Owen wasn't taking photos of me for a particular campaign. These were ones that I would take to an agency. You know, maybe Helen Steins is shooting a catalogue and I'd go on and say, this is what I can do. Smouldering, sexy.
Bit rapey.
Uncertain of my sexuality.
Stalky.
Live in Hamilton.
All right, well, maybe it is time to move on.
Okay, let's go to Jeremy Corbett. Can you remind us of what your allegation about Owen was?
Owen was mascot at a netball competition that More FM sponsored, and I ran over him in the More FM van.
When was this?
Would have been in the 90s, late 90s.
What was the costume?
I think
A
you were a
possum.
tiger. He was a tiger.
Wouldn't you be more FM possum because you're in the middle of the road?
So you hit him, you got out of the, whatever it is, the More FM scooter or whatever it is. Okay.
I pinned him against the wall. There was a bit of a blind spot, and I basically I crushed him against the wall.
You missed the whole wall and a tiger.
What happened? Did all the netball girls come running around and...
No, well, not really. I mean, yeah, a crowd gathered, but we had to get him off to hospital.
Okay.
Right.
So that's
Do we have enough information?
That's your truth, is it?
No, I think now Paul might have an amazing truth as well.
Well, once you hear mine, you realise what a load of cack these two are. Because obviously I'm not the sportiest person, but Owen and I, our wives met each other on the ski slopes of Ruapehu. We went down there for a couple's weekend, if you like. And because I'm so tall and my centre of gravity is a bit kind of off, I'm shit at skiing. I've never been able to ski. And Owen was kind of left behind as well while our wives went off skiing. So rather than standing around, there were some instructors there and they were doing this toboggan thing. And they said, do you guys want to take this toboggan down? And it was like a 2 or 3 man toboggan. So both of us get in the toboggan and we had a disagreement because Owen's a lot smaller than me as to who should be in the front because of the weight balance ratio. And I said, no, look, I should be in the front because we'll go down faster. Turned out I shouldn't have been in the front because the weight basically meant that we kind of went off a bit of a cliff, let's call it a cliff, and had a bit of a crash, and Owen ended up getting a little bit hurt, and we had a bit of a falling out.
All you've done is jiggied around the script of Cool Runnings.
It did look a bit like .com on a skateboard.
What's a toboggan?
A toboggan's a recycling.
At this late stage in the game, Ben is asking what a toboggan is.
It's like a bloomin'
Like a wheelie
caravan
bin.
with the top cut off, really.
How long was this toboggan?
They're quite long. But I've got quite long legs. I would have been to about where Jesse is.
Well, look, do it
And
like
then
this.
there's Owen
Paul,
there.
you're in front.
Yeah,
You're
so
in
I'm in the front there, right? Right, so we're down there like that. So there's a lot of that going on. And then we got in the toboggan.
I don't see how the human centipede helps.
All right, guys, it's probably time to make a decision.
One of them has to be true. That's the hard part of this.
For me, it is definitely between Jeremy and Jesse.
If you had to choose one of these stories, which one would it be?
I think I'd have to go for Jesse.
Which one would you say?
The modelling. Jesse.
I think it's Jeremy. I think he's crushed a man with his van.
So you're going for Jeremy?
Yeah.
He's swaying me towards...
Where are you going?
Go and talk to Di.
I think we just don't go with anything that John Bridges says.
So I reckon we go Jesse.
Let us know.
I reckon we...
Let us know when you've decided.
All right, well, sadly, Ben, John is the team captain.
No, this is a hostile takeover.
That's fair enough. I overruled them before and I was wrong. You say it was Jesse.
Jesse.
We say it's Jesse.
So your team say it is Jesse. All right, Owen, would you like to reveal your true identity?
Sure. I'm a commercial photographer and I did Jesse's test modelling pictures for him early in his career.
And you'll be pleased to know, as luck would have it, we have a few of those photos.
You watch, boy, you watch.
Oh, and you sold me out.
Jermaine Clement meets Spock.
That is fantastic. Fantastic, Jesse. Ladies and gentlemen,
back.
Owen.
That is so good.
And after that round, Jesse's team have fallen behind. John's team are winning by 6 points to 4. Join us after the break for Quick Fire. welcome back to Would I Lie to You in our final round. It's called Quickfire, where our panellists lie not only through their teeth but against the clock. And again, they don't know if they're about to read out a true fact about themselves or a made-up fact that they've never seen before in their lives. And we will start with Jeremy Corbett.
My nickname at school was Lady Shape.
But if you've ever seen Corby without his clothes on, he's a perfect hourglass.
Well, he looks like an hourglass if you put an hourglass straight through a pie. So, like, you had the top of the hourglass, then a pie, then the bottom.
When in your school career did this nickname come about?
Just toward the end, it was to do with how I looked in swimming togs, because I didn't have all the weight that I have now, which has kind of balanced everything out. It's more straight. We have straight lines now. So yeah, I used to swim, and unfortunately, I had childbearing hips.
And amazing
That's what they
boobs.
said.
I have seen him get changed, and from behind he looks like a mixture between Kim Kardashian and a polar bear.
That actually isn't much of a mixture, really.
No, even if this isn't true, you've got a new nickname.
All right.
Damn you, Edwards!
What's the call?
What do you think, Ben?
It's true. He's got beautiful, beautiful hips.
Let's just say that if he wasn't on this show, he would be a receptionist in Mad Men. It's definitely Lady Shape.
Yeah. Paul, we think Lady Shape is telling the truth.
You heard them, Jeremy.
Well, it is absolutely true.
Lady Shape.
Yes, it is absolutely true, and it's not unusual to get a nickname based on part of your body, which is why at school they used to call me Python.
Did you eat a goat?
Did you used to shed your skin?
Not for that reason. Ben, your turn.
My first professional acting job was as a giant takahi at Te Papa.
And he's still wearing the costume.
I got one.
Don't listen to them.
Describe a takahi.
It's a bird. It's a Maori bird.
I think indigenous.
I don't think birds have different races.
Did you work alone?
No, there was a giant weta and a tuatara as well.
Okay.
And we would walk around Te Papa as a group of three. And
Like the world's shittest gang.
yeah. like the gang that is on the verge of extinction.
Ben, I wonder if you could just wander through here, because obviously you were walking through Te Papa
Yep.
as a takahe. You could perhaps give us an example of how you might do that.
Well,
Takahe's walk.
it was quite a big suit, so it sort of came over like this, like a bell shape, and I had to wear red tights for the legs.
Right, okay.
Right, and I'd
Yeah.
sort of have to
Sounding like a pukeko.
like this,
Looking like a...
like that.
Why are your hands out like that? Because
Because they're
takahe
the
don't
wings.
fly.
They were the wings.
But they don't fly.
There were some inaccuracies in the costume.
It wasn't Te Papa at all, was it?
It's time to rein the team in and get a decision.
Corby, what do you reckon? True or lie?
It's a lie that his beard twitches a certain way when he's lying.
Really? Wow.
Jeremy should know, he's been with a lot of women from the South Island.
What do you think, Paul?
I think it's actually true.
We say true.
They say you're telling the truth, Ben.
Well, gentlemen, it is in fact a truth.
Yes, it's absolutely true. Ben did dress as a takahe for 2 years. The most awkward moment while he was doing this was when a German tourist tried to smuggle him out of the country by stuffing him down his pants. Paul Ego.
Thank you, Paul. Possession.
All right, if you grope around under your desk there, you will find something.
Wow.
Right there.
Wow. That's amazing.
This is my leather jacket. It's part of a matching pair of his and hers jackets that my wife and I used to wear.
Put it on.
All right.
Yeah,
Put it on.
I will put it on. And when you'll see how well it fits, you'll know why I used to wear it.
When did Whitesnake come into the studio?
Wow.
Goodness me.
This would be my wife's one. This
Oh, you be his wife.
you could be my wife.
Put it on.
There you go. So imagine you're my wife, Janine.
I'll be your boo.
You'd be my boo, yeah. You want another? You want another Malibu and Coke?
This is so sick.
Can I say this does smell like Paul's wife?
Are they mottled for effect, or are they mottled from age, Paul?
No, that's age. That was the look. That still is the look. Look at it. It's like
At your place.
Not really ever been a look.
No,
it's like a cow's made love with a crocodile. Look.
So what does your team think?
What do you think, Ben?
Igor would wear that today. So there's no doubt in my mind that is his jacket, yeah.
What do you think?
No doubt. It says
It's too good, isn't it?
it's too good.
We love it, Paul. It's true.
Sadly, it was unanimous. You're telling the truth.
It's the truth.
And that sound signals the end of our show, and I can reveal that tonight it is a tie. Congratulations to you both. Of course, it's not just a team game in my individual liar of the week as Paul Ego. As someone who's worked for years on The Rock and 7 days, it's just nice having someone around who gets complained about as much as I do. Good night.
Thanks, New Zealand On Air. Let's meet some more liars next week.